Yo, what is up, everybody? This is Cushion Tech here, and today I am going to be talking to you about why the internet was the greatest invention of all time. Which the internet was like a really huge invention, which was created in the 1960s, and because of that, it made our lives easier, made things faster, and we use it more every day, and we continuously use it more and more as time goes past by. We should always thank the creators of the internet, the developers of the net for being. We should be thankful for them, and let's begin. Let's see, the internet makes things a lot faster than it used to be. For example, if you want to, let's say, plug in, find the highest, solve a math problem, instead of writing it on paper and showing your work and doing all the steps, you can just simply type it in through an online calculator, and that online calculator does it for you. And it does it for you. Same with any calculator. You can just type in, and if you want to convert from grams to pounds, you can type in the internet, and it'll does it quickly for you, rather than just rather than you doing the calculation by mind or by hands. It not only does that, it also makes everything quicker for you. You can finish stuff quickly, and you can do so many things more quicker. The internet makes things more organized than it is. You can organize any of your files in a folder, rather than just putting it up in your room in a desk, because it makes things more unorganized. The internet makes things more organized by simply, there's a files, and it tells you where, which path you can put it in, which keeps it organized. You can also like you can also keep it, there's a file. You can also keep bookmarks. You can also keep Google Docs, which you Google Docs, which you can keep things more organized than any other thing. And you can also keep let's see, different things more organized in a file, or any other path or directory. It is easier to communicate with others with the internet, rather than just by person. For example, if you don't want to, let's say, drive all the way to the other side of the country and hang out with your friends, or if you don't want to write a mail, a handwritten mail, and mail it to the other side of the country, because there's a higher chance of getting the mail could get lost, if it can get lost, due to being a physical thing. So that's why the internet was created, so we could text other people's via text, email via people via email. We can call people via the phone, and etc. Instead of let's see, being there for a long time. Because back in the days when phones didn't exist, people had to get a can, and they had to get two cans, and they had to get either a string, or a stick, so they had to communicate like this, hi, like this. But whereas now on the internet, which makes it easier to communicate, which makes things quicker, that we have a phone. It is easier to access information when you're on the internet. There's simply, you can actually search a thing, and you can access information, whereas if you want to get information from a newspaper, you have to walk to place, commute to place, and you have to, let's see, commute back, which is a ton much time and money, while and harder to access. While the internet, you can simply get a newspaper from your home online without commuting, which makes it easier to access information. It is easier to share things on the internet, rather than just sharing without the internet. For example, if you want to share a Google Doc, you can simply just click the share button, and it shares automatically with the person, and without you losing the copy, and without you'll have your own copy and he'll have his own copy on the side. You guys can make copies, which makes it easier to share things. Well, if you want to share a paper, you're gonna have to rewrite the paper, the entire thing, if you want to still have the copy, or you have to either, or you don't, one of you only keeps the copy and the other of you doesn't. So it's better. So it's better to send like a Google Doc of it rather than a written paper of it. Let's see, the internet helps us improve our daily lives and makes our daily lives easier and more. For example, like if you want to, let's see, call someone, you don't have to commute someone or go directly. You don't have to go directly. Like you can do it from home, which improves our daily lives. It makes things faster. It makes like calculating stuff faster, which improves our daily lives. It also improves, let's see, how we, let's see, can know about things rather than just listening from other people and like not being annoyed. It also, let's see, prevents us. It also, let's see, improves our daily lives by keeping everything safe and less likely to be stolen rather than like being in person and having it stolen. The internet has helped us a lot during the pandemic, and it saved us during the pandemic, because without the internet we wouldn't have, all the students would have not done online school, and like all the students would have been held back a year or two if the internet exists. So they would just be at home doing nothing, and whereas like some workers who only have remote jobs, like they wouldn't get paid for like a year, because without the internet they wouldn't get paid for like a year, and like they wouldn't even develop new things like a year, and for a year or two. So like the internet helped us, and all students were able to do their schooling from home via the internet, and all remote workers were able to work from home via the internet and get paid. The internet has saved us so many times when we were struggling with things. For example, if we needed to find the question to something, or how to do it, instead of, let's say, asking other people of how to do it, instead of attempting it first, we just simply called in the internet, and like the internet, let's see, saved us significant amount of times. Like it made us solve our problems quicker rather than just asking other people for how to do the problems, and we were able to solve our problems on our own rather than asking other people how to like solve the problems and all that. The internet helps us save so much time when doing work, because like instead of writing everything on a paper, like when you're writing an essay, and because writing on a paper, let's see, takes so much time, because you have to write legible, you have to erase again and again, which takes so much time, whereas in a computer you don't have to worry about like neat handwriting. You have to, like, you can just simply type everything, and like if if you're trying to find a place to place, like it saves you time in finding the place to place, instead of like going to different places again, which is a waste of time though. But instead, like, it tells you the location of that place, and you can manage to save so much time by doing it. The internet helps us save so much money whenever we're, like, for example, like in a workplace, in the office, many companies are switching to remote or hybrid options, mainly because they want to save money, because if everyone's fully on site or fully in person, they would have to spend money on so much computers, save so much money on computer they would have to spend so much money on computers, devices, gadgets, and so many other office tools. Whereas like if they like make half the people go to work some days a week, and the other half the people go a hybrid schedule, then they would like reduce the space. Then they would have saved so much money by not buying more computers, and not buying more devices, and not buying more tech devices, and like other materials needed for the office. Less space would be used. there's also less commuting whenever like there's also less commute. There are also less commuting when, let's see, whenever like because of the internet. For example, everyone who works remotely, they don't have to drive the place to place, or they don't have to walk to place to place. They don't have to walk to place to place. They don't have to, let's see, to ride a bike to place, which not only saves you time, it also saves you energy. It also saves you money on gas. It also saves the environment. Less commuters means a more healthier environment, and less likely you'll spend money on gas and all of that. And because the internet was because of remote jobs, like less people are people, let's see, feel less stressed, and less commuting. Less commuting leads to less stress and a healthier life, because like commuting not only makes you feel tired though, but it also makes you feel upset, like depressed, let's see, tired, and lack of energy. let's see let's see if the internet also saves more physical space whenever like for example, like, let's see, we don't have to have so many, like if we have so many papers, that's because we're not using the internet. And like if we type everything on a Google Doc, it not only saves us so much space, it saves us so much space in our room, our desk, and our closet. And for example, like, yeah, like any papers, let's see, it saves us so much space by getting rid of so many unnecessary papers and all that.